All the way from Providence, Rhode Island, welcome to Outlander Cast. It's a podcast dedicated to the show Outlander on Stars.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to star.
Hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm so excited to be chatting with you. My name's Mary.
My name is Blake. Yeah, and it's listener feedback time.
Oh my God,
Let's
it's the
go,
best.
man.
It's the best.
I love these episodes. I miss doing these episodes live, and with when we used to do all the White Claws during the panorama. Remember that?
I do.
Oh, that was the best. Those episodes got wild.
They did. They did.
That was like season 5. Go back and listen to those season 5 listener feedbacks. Ooh, boy.
I could still get wild. I don't imbibe anymore. So
No, not so much.
It's all good.
Not
I don't at all. I haven't.
No, you haven't been lately. I agree. But it's not like you're like, I'm not imbibing. It's just that you've just chosen not to.
Yeah, I'm like seeing how far I can go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Isn't that wild?
I'm actually really proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I mean, especially coming off
The
panorama where it was.
Hey, I was not alone.
No,
so
no
say
one,
we
you
all.
were not alone. And like, oddly enough, I'm not very much like I don't drink very often.
Yes.
And it's not like I'm, trust me, I'll throw them back. But it's like I don't know. I don't feel the need to. Like I don't derive as much pleasure from it as most people.
That's great.
I don't know. It just is what it is.
Awesome. You know who does like to imbibe?
Who's that?
Claire.
Oh, Claire's always down for a party.
She really is.
She's ready to go at all
Bless her
times.
heart.
When that war was over, that bottle of champagne went right up. See you later.
I mean, if it's the end of the war, samesies.
She would have drank a Magnum if she could have. All right, my love. Any opening takes for this episode before we release the hounds?
I never have opening takes.
Well, well, why don't you?
Why do I need to?
Because it's always good to have an opening take.
Well, let's just share yours.
Well,
I'm going to sip my coffee and you share yours.
you better like the coffee.
Oh my God, I am so tired, friends. We already recorded some of this podcast. Okay, fun fact: Blake and I already started this podcast episode,
We did.
and then Blake didn't save it. Rookie mistake. He didn't save it,
Well,
and then we lost electricity,
yes.
and so it went bye-bye. For those of you who see Mufasa, bye-bye, and then you go bye-bye. That song, man. That was our episode.
That was
Blake's going to
definitely-
pull it up. For those of you who haven't watched Mufasa, which I assume is the majority of you,
Manuel
Miranda wrote an amazing album. And the villain piece, I'm not going to lie, I prefer Scars Be Prepared.
Oh, it's not even close.
Yeah. I mean, this song is literally called Bye Bye.
I even prefer the live action Be Prepared
Ugh,
as
that
opposed
one
to
sucks.
Bye.
Bye Bye has warmed up to me, but it is our little led's favorite one right now from the album because he's like, this would be, he told me, you know what he said? He's like, if like Mufasa ever comes to Broadway, like if Mufasa becomes
Yeah.
a play, I'm going to try out for the White Lion so I can do the Bye Bye song.
Oh
and I was like,
God.
oh, honey, this is not going to become a play. I love that this is your jam, but I've now got it. But yeah, you want to play a little bit of it? You need to get to the chorus, though. That's the thing. It gets a little wild.
See, I was going to close out to.
Oh.
Is that fair? Or
No.
do we have to go to it already?
Sure.
All right, we got to go to it. All
You
right.
don't have to.
Well-
No, I meant sure, like you can do what you want. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I was going to close out to it.
People don't need to be put through the Mufasa bye-bye song.
Not
even though
immediately.
I like it now.
Listen, I want to retain
Bye-bye.
listeners. I don't want to lose listeners.
Needless to say,
It's not a good song.
I I now like it. It's like a weird, like, oh, okay, this is now okay. I'm feeling it, but maybe it's because I've listened to it every single day.
That was our episode. We got
bye-bye.
we did a lot of it. Well, not a lot.
And so now I'm exhausted.
Yeah, and see what happened was we had to pause it, and we were gonna come back and do it. So I didn't think like, oh, I need to save it. It's just gonna be on my computer. It'll be fine. And there's also a failsafe on Adobe Edition that if you do lose power, you can get the latest track back. So when we lost power, I was like, oh, well, I have that safety feature. It's going to be okay. I tried the safety feature and it was all corrupted. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, that was not great. That was definitely not great. Nope, not at all.
Not great, Bob.
It's all good. We're here.
Right.
We're here and we're ready to do it, but I'm exhausted. And so I told Blake, I need some coffee.
Yeah,
I actually haven't been drinking coffee really
you haven't.
either.
You gave it up.
Well, I found that if I drink coffee, I felt like I needed something to calm me down later in the day. And then if I had something to calm me down later in the day, I was sluggish in the morning. And I found out, fun fact, friends, if you cut out both, you feel really good.
Oh, get out of here.
Swear to God.
Wow.
But I'm not feeling good right now. And it's Friday, and it's been a full moon week, and I teach a lot of kids. I teach kindergarten through 12th graders. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's been a week, friends.
How do you like the coffee? It's buttery caramel.
Interesting.
What, you don't like it?
I mean, it's okay. It smells better than it tastes.
Oh.
It tastes a little watery. I'm nothing if not honest about the coffee.
Here it is.
It smells really good.
I didn't want it too strong for you, so I didn't let it steep that long.
Okay.
I just figured, you would want the nice sense of flavor.
You know who wouldn't like it?
Who?
Lord John.
Lord John would.
He would spit this out.
He would not. How dare you put butter and caramel in my coffee?
He would spit this out right away.
Actually, he wouldn't even be a coffee guy. He would just be a tea guy. You think Lord John would do coffee?
Yeah. It has to be like
Nespresso.
Nespresso.
Lavazza.
Okay, let's get going because we've talked way too much about Mufasa.
Coffee.
Bad coffee. It smells really good.
It does.
Yeah, it's not full bodied. But it is 4:30 at night. So it's okay.
All right.
I'm exhausted. This will do.
Fine,
It smells it smells like a candle.
That's what she said.
All right, here we go. Ready to release the hounds?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, Marvin, we're going to jump right in with the voicemails.
Let's do it.
Because we got,
oh, my God. How exciting.
We got 40 million voicemails we got to get through.
Perfect. Let's do
ready?
it.
Here we go.
Hey, Mary and Blake. This is Angie in Georgia.
Angie
giving
gets
my
music?
TVGs for episode
Angie!
715.
Hold on. I'm so excited for her.
It's dying down. We got,
No, I'm
it's a
just
music
excited.
thing.
Angie's going to be like, I'm in the fun freaking frolic music.
This might be your first time. This is a Outlander cast first.
Angie, I'm glad it's you. I love you. Okay.
I freaking loved it. It is a 5.
Freaking love her.
Yep.
My good is the Jemmy and Mandy at the Stones. Jimmy giving that big brother energy,
Yes.
being like, look, kid, we haven't even gone through the worst part yet.
Yeah.
Give mom your doll. And then when Bree put that
Mom
little
your
stone
doll.
in Mandy's hand and she just like barrels through the stones like, Daddy, I'm like, oh my God, Bree, this is why I don't have kids.
Yep.
My one bad is like, how did Bree's house get safe again? We just jumped to that. Like the last time we see him, her house is full of goons and she's running away in Ernie's Jeep. It was just confusing.
Yep.
My grade is basically everything else. I loved the cold open with all the flashback scenes from previous episodes.
Yes.
You know it's going to be a great episode if we have a Claire voiceover and the
Yes.
cold open, and it was so great. I loved the sepia tone flashback to the night before conversation under the stars. I loved King of Drama Jamie coming out and writing a blood note on the back of that poor kid.
So gross.
I loved all the stuff at the hospital with Claire and that pinhead little doctor. And I loved the basically cliffhanger with Claire getting operated on. It was so great. I loved it. My heart was in my throat the entire time. So I cannot wait for the season finale.
Looks like she got cut off.
But she can't wait. She can't wait so much that it cut her off.
Cut her right off. All right, let's get to the next one.
Hi, Mary and Blake. My name is Natalie.
Hi,
I'm
Natalie.
from Colombia, but I live in New York.
Oh,
I'm calling for feedback on Ruining My Own Heart's Blood. I give this episode a 5 kills. I think this might be one of the best episodes of the whole show.
all right. Whoa, Natalie.
Love it.
That's a big
Love
take.
it. I'm here for it, Natalie.
That's a big take.
Here for it. You
One
get
of the
that
best
friggin'
episodes
montage.
of the whole show?
Yes, you get this montage of just like memories that flood you, and it brings you back over the past decade.
This is up there with the wedding and Dragonfly and Amber and To Ransom a Man's Soul
Hey,
and
she has her opinions.
okay.
and
All
feelings.
right. I'll go along to get along. I'm just saying that's a huge take.
Love
I
it.
absolutely love it. I love the montage at the beginning, seeing all the scenes from past seasons. I love seeing Frank and Blackjack Randall.
Damn
That
right.
was great. I think the title card, the man
Kitty.
and the kid, I think that was Frank and Bree. I love the way this episode was edited, the color grading, the memories of Claire on that sepia color. Claire, of course, had to go her way and get herself shot.
Mm-hmm.
We all know she will survive, but that was so emotionally intense.
Yes.
I love how the way it was filmed kind of reflected back on when she lost her baby Faith.
Oh yes.
I love that Jamie wanted to stay there and he wrote his resignation on the back of this dude with Claire's blood. That was so good. I also love all the interactions between Roger and Buck. I am so
Yes.
excited to see Brianna in the past, and I thought it was really funny how Mandy just went for it without waiting for nobody. Anyways, thank you so much. I really loved your podcast. Thank you for
Aw.
what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. That was very kind of you. I'm still not sure if I'm in on the take.
I am.
But you know, I liked her sweet little voice when she's like, "Oh my God, Jamie writing a message in blood on the guy's back." It was just so awesome. Girl knows what she likes.
Yes.
All right, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. Here we go.
Hi, this is Casey, longtime listener
Hi,
and
Casey.
Nerd Clan member.
Hi,
You've
Casey.
read a couple of my emails,
Vermont
but this
Casey.
is my first voicemail. I'd keep where I'm from until the end, but
Vermont.
people tell me I don't really have an accent or that I might be from Canada.
Well,
I was born
Vermont.
and raised in Rhode Island, but my parents wouldn't let my kindergarten teacher's accent seep into my speech.
What?
Yeah.
Plus, you might remember I live in Vermont.
Yes.
It was fun being in touch about the eclipse, and I'm glad your family got to see it. Your
Thank you.
accents and sense of humor feel like home. Thank you for all you do.
That's why we're here.
As for episode
Casey
15,
sent us a
written
really
in my
nice
own
Christmas
heart's
card.
blood, some quick
did.
observations. One, we know why the bug storyline was included.
Yes.
Ian didn't want to regret finishing off another future threat.
All right, hold
Number-
on. Time out. Is an entire season's worth of Archbug worth? I would argue you can achieve the same exact thing. The same exact thing. Actually, better yet, even more effective. Because Rachel has always been like, listen, you can kill, but I don't know. Like, I'm not, like, it's not a real thing. Like, you're my wolf, but why don't you just, like, think about it before you do it? And Ian could be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then he's gonna get back and he's gonna be like, nah, I'm still doing it anyway. Like, no, nah, guy, you're dead. An entire Archbug worth the season ain't worth that. Just throwing it out there.
Just the buggy fight.
Number 2, I'm sure you'll play Here Comes the General. More like Here Goes the General.
Yes.
Lee shits the bed at the Battle of Monmouth.
That's right.
Enter Jamie. 3, with what I call my gray highlights coming in, it was wonderful to see one of my favorite lines from the books. To see the years touch you gives me joy, Sassenach, for it means that you live. From the Fiery Cross. And 4, we now know that the bloody hands from the intro are Jamie's. This episode leaves us with more cliffhangers. Will Roger and Bree pass each other while traveling through time? Well, on to the final countdown. The Europe song is one of my favorite Mary and Blake bits.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're at the finale. And it's a 2-week wait? What? Thank you again. Bye.
I will say that, Mary, the final countdown is one of my favorite bits we've ever done, too.
Yeah, it is.
It's great only because it happens once a season. That's it. I legitimately get excited for Europe. I can't, like, when we start the podcast, my finger's just itching to hit that button. Just get going.
You have like a final countdown to the final countdown.
I know, right? Absolutely. Here we go.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Brittany from Houston, Texas.
Hi, Brittany.
I am a longtime listener, first-time caller. I'm calling to give feedback on episode 715.
Okay.
I thought it was a really great episode. I think I'd probably give it a 4.9. I felt like the action picked up a little bit, obviously. My good would be, not because it was a good thing, but because it's accurate, when Bree and the kids are going to go back through the stones and Mandy sprints forward. That's just accurate. I mean, I have 3 kids and they just don't listen. They just take off whenever they want to take off.
But, they're not creepy, weird kids, I bet.
I mean, hopefully not.
Mandy is creepy weird. I'm not sure. Like, there's Dakota Fanning weird, right? We've already established that.
I know, but I think I was a creepy weird kid.
And then, like, at the super top, there's Malva weird.
Yeah.
Does Mandy fall below Dakota Fanning or go above Dakota Fanning?
Below.
She's below Dakota Fanning?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why do you got so many problems with Dakota Fanning?
She's weird.
No, she's not.
She's wicked weird. She looks at you
I
with
just
that.
put Mandy
with that,
below her. She's
yeah,
above her.
Yeah,
She's
touche.
above her. She's above her.
My bad, this might be a hot take, but after Claire is shot, I don't know, it just felt like Jamie's acting or Sam's acting, he's great actor, love him, but I don't know, it took me out of it a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know if it was because he's done so great in other parts of the series. I don't know, it just was something was off about that. And my great, Roger and Buck. I loved their scene, really, where Buck was upset. I totally get why he's upset. And I just thought that back and forth was really good. But love the show. Keep doing what you guys are doing. It's one of my favorite parts of the week. Thanks.
Aw.
Bye.
Thank you. Mary did Sam overdo the Jamie reaction?
No.
I think he was a little overly dramatic. But I'll tell you this. I'd be the same way.
Yeah, that's why I say no.
I'd be upset.
You would be losing your friggin' mind
Oh yeah. Forget it.
if it was me.
Forget about it. Oh my God.
If, this guy wants you. Come on over. Lee wants you. Oh.
Yeah.
Watch
I'm
out.
sorry. Who are you?
Yeah. Take off your shirt.
Take off your shirt right now. It's like that. It's like the nurse when you were giving birth to Felicity. You have 3 questions.
Yes.
That's all you have.
That's all you get.
3.
Is there anything you need to know? I'm allergic to scallops. That's all you get out of me. Come on.
With the lady, we didn't check Mary in. Like, you know how you're supposed to check people in? Like,
Yeah, normally you're in labor for a very long time.
so you check in.
I was truly a movie birth.
Yeah.
I was in a wheelchair
You were
being
moving.
wheeled up. They couldn't even give me a bracelet.
Nope.
I didn't get checked in,
I basically parked my car into the lobby of the hospital.
and I just told everyone I was allergic to scallops because I thought that was necessary.
And we're going in there. We got cops pushing Mary in a wheelchair, flying to the elevator to get up. And the lady at the desk is going, Miss, you have to check in. You have to answer some questions.
And all the real people who knew what was going on, they heard the sounds I was making. They were
Yeah.
like, no.
So I
Let her in.
I looked at the lady and I gave her, if I could murder with murder with eyes, she would be eviscerated. I looked at her and I was like, you have 3 questions. Make them good. All right, here we go.
Hey, Mary and Blake. This is LA from Asheville, North Carolina.
Hi, LA.
I shouldn't tell you that right away, right? Because of the
okay.
game, but I've lived and moved so many places in my life. Probably my accent won't give me away. I'm not from North Carolina. Anyway, I am a longtime first time. I've always wanted to say that. I'm a book reader, and I can't speak for other book readers, but I will say that for me as a book reader, this episode was probably in the top 10, maybe even the top 5 in terms of adaptation from the books. To me, this was a return to form in terms of adaptation back to season 1 or season 2. And I love Outlander with every fiber of my being, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but season 7 so far, especially the back half, has seemed disjointed and lacking in passion and grit. I fell in love with Outlander because of the grit, because of the way that the violence and the drama, and yes, even the sex scenes are adapted from the book. This grittiness, this guttural feel that Diana Gabaldon exudes. And this episode was a return to that, to see Jamie screaming and sweaty, to see Claire bloodied, and to see their passion lived out through this horrific scene, to see Rachel, the actress, Izzy Meikle-Small, she's so good, to see her reacting. Anyway, just chef's kiss. Thank you guys for what you do. I'm under 90. Yay!
All right, LA. Mary, here's a thought, because I kind of like this take. From LA. I like the take because I kind of agree. One of the things that I find for Outlander, but also, I mean, it's for some other shows too. And I know we've talked about this a few times, especially during Rings of Power, where it, by the way, go to maryandblake.com, check out Rings of Power with Mary and Blake. Sometimes when you see a movie or a show or whatever, it can feel like you are watching one. Like you're just watching actors play a role in a lot, or just in a world that is created specifically for this purpose. Mm-hmm. But then there are other shows and other movies where you get lost and you can believe that those people are those characters and that they are in, like, I'm not putting it very eloquently, but it just, sometimes it feels like a play as opposed to being fully engulfed. And I would say that even though I liked season 7 so far, it feels sometimes like a play. Oh. And it feels sometimes artificial. There you go.
I don't feel that way.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like fully in it. I flip and am here for season 7.
No, I mean, I hear you. But I like the take too that LA thinks that this season so far, aside from this episode, has lacked a certain grit.
I will say, I think it's lacked grit in the sense of
bums and boobs.
Bums and boobs. Bums and boobs. And just trying something different,
sure.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think part of it, when it comes to the bums and boobs, I'll be real with you guys, okay? Jamie and Claire are supposed to be older. And if you got some bums or boobs, you're going to have some cellulite, some stretch marks, some sagginess.
Sure.
And if we've got some fine-looking tight tush going on, you're going to say, looks like a tushy in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that.
I don't. I don't care.
The Last Kingdom definitely didn't.
But I'm just saying that there's that, so I can appreciate. But also, the actors might say, we don't want to do this that much anymore. Thank you very much. We want to be known for more than a tush.
Yeah, but you know what, though? You did say something.
But also, they're not taking chances artistically.
Exactly.
And I'm okay with that. They're not getting weird, as you like to say.
Yep.
And also, as much as I hated the sexual abuse of Black Jack Randall, that was different. It took chances. It pushed the boundaries of what the viewers were comfortable and used to seeing on TV.
Yep.
So I appreciate that the lack of sex, like good sex, like we're here for this sex, is here visibly on screen.
Yep.
I'm glad that there's not sexual abuse happening in this season. We've had way too much of it, but I'm not saying it needs to be that, but I'm saying maybe some of the battles, maybe some of the other things could have been done differently.
Sure.
it would have just taken time. Like what if like the William escaping and fighting the Hessians was done like Blair Witch Project style, getting weird,
Yeah, sure.
Not that he's filming himself with a selfie camera, but I don't know. Like I appreciate that, whether it was you're here in it or trying something new or the rawness, but also these are characters that we've now spent a decade with. And
Sure.
sometimes we get used to it. And so it's kind of like the honeymoon phase when you're in a relationship. Like they could still be doing some of the same exciting things.
I don't know. Like when we watched Game of Thrones, like you knew, like there was a certain grit to that. Even the last season.
But do you mean grit just by things that make me uncomfortable? Like
No,
I know
no,
I
no,
would
no,
have
no,
listened to
no. Like it's just not. It just feels so.
I love this season.
Artificial. Like
I love it.
I don't know, but I agree. All right, here we go.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Stacey from Canada.
Hi, Stacey.
Hope you guys are doing well.
We are.
My thoughts on episode 715. My rating would be, I feel like this is a five kills. It was the strongest episode of the season for me so far.
Okay.
My GBDGs, my good, the scene between Francis and William. That young actress, I think she's like 13 years old. That actress that's playing Francis. Amazing. She's killing it. And I really can't wait to see more of her.
Is she?
Blake?
Is she?
Blake, let's see you try it.
I don't know. She's not 5 from the Umbrella Academy. That's what I'm going to say. I feel like she went in there, she said some lines, she got out.
Blake.
I don't know.
I think she's doing a fine job.
Okay. All right. I'm not putting her down. I'm just not like she's not on the outstanding level.
Bad. I had to choose maybe the painting at the title card.
Yeah.
Like the editing of it looked a little suspect, but that feels nitpicky. But maybe that. And the entire final 10 minutes of that episode.
Yep.
It's something that along with I'm sure a lot of other book readers have been waiting a long time to see. And even though I knew it was coming, I was so tense. I was so invested. I thought it was so well done. Katrina absolutely killing it with her like dying acting. And I thought Sam was so amazing. Just the terror and the panic and the helplessness all rolled into one. I thought it was so amazing. I've rewatched that section so many times and very much looking forward to the finale. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. Fanny? Yeah.
I'm here for Fanny.
Is it Franny or Fanny?
Fanny.
Fanny. Okay. All right. Hey, I keep getting the two confused.
It's okay.
All right, here we go.
I could see that.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Bunny from Cincinnati. Normally, I don't do GBGs, but I will follow the rules this time. This was a definite 5+ for me. An episode that stands out among one of the best of the series. My good was the montage opening, showing all the horrors of war that these characters have been through. I never thought would open with the first scene of season 1, with a second good being the title card painting, with a couple of extra people that we know and love added to it. My better was all of the significant dialogue in this episode. Jamie talking about his mother's death, Lord John and William, Roger and Buck, and more. Everything was heartfelt and real to me, and not just a way to get to the next plot point. My best was Sam Heughan. Yes, I'm a fangirl, but can we please just give the man some credit as an actor? I love Katrina, but sometimes I feel like Sam is overlooked because he's a heartthrob. His face acting is truly outstanding, and he's one of the few actors where I know exactly what he's feeling without him even saying a word. I felt every scene in this episode, and I think the next episode will be just as exceptional. I'm so sad to see this season coming to an end. Thanks for all that you do.
Thank you, Bunny. All right, Mary.
Thank you.
Is Sam overlooked? And is he underplayed because of Katrina and the fact that he's a hunk?
I don't think so. I don't think he's overlooked, but that's just me. Maybe because I give him lots of attention. I love this whole flipping cast. I see plenty of his interviews and plenty of people giving him and Kat and everyone else huge accolades. So I don't know.
Yeah, I could definitely say that the Hollywood system I think is trying to make Sam a thing. We have seen him in some movies as of late. We got the couple next door, whatever the heck the name of that show is, that's coming out, and obviously they have the Men in Kilts thing, but it feels like they're trying to push him a little bit, and I don't know if it's taking quite yet. Do you know what I mean?
I personally just think he's doing a lot, and I think that he's living La Vida Loca and he's trying out some new things.
Sure.
And between that and then all the stuff that he was doing off in the, traveling the world and showing us Scotland, like I love it.
Yeah.
The Clanlands, like I don't know, I think he's about to take on some new adventures, and I'm excited to support him in that.
Yep, he's our golden retriever. That's what he is.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Marion Blake. I'm Kimberly. I'm a first-time caller and a medium-time listener. I've been listening to your podcast for 2 years. So I know you like to play that game, so I'll tell you where I'm from at the end.
Okay.
So I want to give a 5 kill to that episode 715 because finally we get to have a full episode with Jamie and Claire, and that's the reason why I fell in love with this show at the beginning, because the chemistry between those two, Sam and Cat, and I was really enjoying to have them for a full episode.
All right.
Also,
All right. Early thoughts of where she's from.
I do not know at all.
You got no clue. I'm gonna go
Europe.
Europe. You're just gonna name a continent? Yeah, you're from Europe.
Europe.
You can't just pick a.
Nope. Europe. Wait, say it again. Let me hear again.
Well,
I want to
hold
hear
on.
some more.
Yeah, we're gonna hear. I was just saying an early take. Don't be looking at the screen.
Well, if you can look at the screen.
No. You
That's
can't look
not
at
fair.
the.
That's not
hey,
fair to
Them's the
ask me-
breaks.
No. I'll listen to her some more.
Okay, here we go.
So I find it really funny when Claire said to the other doctor, that congratulate you, but
You're
so wrong. So I was really laughing about that. And I'm still wondering how a letter could stay in a drawer for like 200 years,
Yep.
but that's another story.
Hashtag
So,
the worst.
I really enjoyed that episode. I was on the edge of my seat because I'm not a book reader, so I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to tell you where I'm from.
Okay, all right. So, all right, I will do my early
sing-songy.
guess.
Yeah.
My early guess.
No, this one's tricky.
My early guess is that she's from Canada.
Like French Canada.
She's got like French in there. I would say
Yes.
France. But it's not like
It's not harsh enough for France.
it's not like I'm looking down on you, French.
No, it's
just like,
friendly.
hey, I'm
It was
here and I'm
sing-song
French, and like I'm having a good time, French.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, you're
Ugh.
like comped
Yeah.
French. Like it's not that French.
No, it's kind French. Even though I love you French people who are really from France. Yeah, it was a little sing-songy.
Yeah, it's a little happy. So I'm gonna go Canada, but she's like French Canadian.
Like Montreal.
Yeah,
Quebec.
Montreal. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. All right, so your guess is Europe. You got a blanket take.
I don't even know, man.
I'm going Canada.
Wherever she is, she sounds very happy.
Okay, here we go.
from Canada.
Yes!
Precisely
Got it!
from
Nailed
Quebec, Montreal. So from the French side of Canada. That's why I have a big accent. And I wanted to tell you that I really love you guys. Really enjoy your podcast. So love you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. God, I love this game.
I know.
I love how this game has become a thing. I don't even know how it started. I think it started last season.
I think someone was going to tell us where they were from. And
And they got
didn't.
cut off.
Yeah.
And then it became a thing.
Yeah.
It was like, well, we got to figure out where she's from.
Yeah.
And then she kept us going. I remember this now. She kept us going all season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, diabolical.
Diabolical.
She would like purposely do it. And I'm going to tell you, no, I'm not. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, here we
It
go.
was that lady.
Hi, Mary and Blake. It's Sarah from South Carolina.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah.
About episode 715, Written in My Own Heart's Blood. You know it's going to be good when it's the book title of the episode.
Agreed.
So many things that were amazing, but my GBGs, Good. The lighting in this episode is just phenomenal.
Yes,
That
it is.
first scene with the light coming through the tent and showing through Jamie's shirt sleeves, chef's kiss.
Absolutely.
The light shining through the trees and the forest. It was just all so beautiful and natural and really brings you into the story. My bad was Roger just acting like a dum-dum. Oh yeah, Buck, sorry I forgot to tell you your ma's Gayless Duncan. And then he gives him a hard time about, what if you changed something in the past? Like he hasn't done it a million times.
Exactly.
I'm totally out on Roger and on Buck. Also, Roger's haircut, not digging it. Great was John Gray's eye patch. It should get its own acting credit.
Totally
I
agree.
really thought it brought out the best in David Barry. It was very swashbuckling badass. His scenes with William were just phenomenal. And he's really been given a chance to shine this season.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
She kind of like decompressed there for like a minute.
Oh.
At the end, it was just a.
Oh, she didn't hang up right away?
Oh, no. We'll replay it. Here we go. Ready?
And he's really been given a chance to shine this season.
I like that.
She's like, she came up and she went back down.
Nice.
It was good. Sarah, you call back anytime. You want to know why? I'm out on Roger too. Lying to Buck, not trying to find his kid, screwing around trying to find his dad.
Screwing around.
You went back in time to find your kid. Now you're going on some daddy trail. What are we doing?
You know, family's family, man.
Roger.
Family's family.
Roger,
You're all my sons.
He ain't got it, man.
You're all my sons.
Hi, Mary and Blake. I'm
Hi.
Tamiris from São Paulo, Brazil.
Hi,
And I'm first-time
Tamiris.
caller.
All
And I
right.
want to talk about the last episode, Within My Own Heart's Blood. I really adored this episode. I think it was the best so far, so I give it a 5. My grade was the interpretation of Sam Aker during and after the shot. It was heartbreaking and I was mesmerized.
Yep.
My bad was the Claire's instructions to Denzel before the surgery. Claire was too much in pain and too weak to do that, and I didn't buy it. And my good was the title scene with Frank and Brianna staring at the painting
Yep.
that
Never
had
hurts.
Jamie and Claire in it. And I'm not very interested in the American Revolution, and I struggle a little bit with it in the books, but this scene has a deep and profound meaning to the characters, especially Frank's. I'm very fan of you and your work, and I want to talk about Blanca as well, the mysterious listener. She's probably not Brazilian due to her accent, and Blanca means white in Spanish.
Okay.
In Portuguese, white is branco or branca with R. Thank you so much.
All right.
And goodbye.
All right. Some inside knowledge on Blanca's name and how Blanca never came through with where she was from.
Yes.
And she's given us some clues. So I appreciate that. I think my original take was Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
I think you said Peru.
I made up something.
Wouldn't put it past you. All right, here we go.
I love how she was like, I'm not really interested in the American Revolution.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, whatever. I don't really care.
And like, yeah, I get it.
yeah, no, I get it too.
You're not from here.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Especially if you're not from one of the original 13 colonies.
Yeah, people in California don't care about what happened in the American Revolution. neither do people in Wyoming or Montana. It's just like us dorks up in the Northeast.
Like,
And
do you know?
some of you in the South too. Like,
Do you know that off of this piece of land, the first violent act took place? A bunch of drunk Rhode Islanders.
did you know that Alexander Hamilton took a piss right here?
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, he did. It was
Honestly,
great.
friends, everywhere you go in this area is like, this guy slept here. This guy ate here. This guy took a picture. Well, they can't take pictures. This guy did something here.
They were so good. They were such good founding fathers. They took pictures before cameras were even invented.
And then we've got museums for the people who painted pictures. We've got the
Yeah.
Gilbert Stuart Museum because he's like one of the most famous painters.
This guy actually painted a painting
Yes!
of one of our forefathers.
Yeah, that's no joke. It's like you see the signs off the highway.
George Washington was like, hey, guy,
You want to take my picture?
you want to do a picture for me?
Do my selfie.
Hey, I'm going to stand here for like 10 minutes. I'm going to smoke a ciggy while I'm at
No,
it.
George Washington did not
Hey,
smoke ciggies.
he was into tobacco.
Yeah, but it wasn't like
he's like, I'm gonna smoke a ciggy.
I'm near Boston.
I just got out of the pack.
This is what they do.
So I got my Sam Adams, and I got a ciggy.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Don't talk to Lee because he shit the bed at Monmouth.
God. Oh my God.
Oh man,
So good.
It's great. I'd make George Washington from Boston, even though he's not even.
He's 100% not.
Not even
It
close.
would not at all sound like that.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Mary and Blake. My name's Savannah, and I'm a first-time caller.
All right.
I'll tell you where I'm from at the end of this message.
All
But
right.
I give this episode, Season 7B, Episode 15, a 4.5 kilt rating, and I'll just start off with my good, bad, and great.
Okay.
My good is definitely Claire back in action, especially in war. Give us the surgeries. I'll do without the misogyny, though.
Yep.
My bad is William and him just totally forgetting about his girl. I guess he was kidnapped, but he had one job.
Yeah, one job, guy.
So
One
I
job.
still don't really like him as much. My great is going to be the camera quality, the coloring, the lighting. It was just chef's kiss.
Yep.
Especially under the stars and right before war in the tent with Jamie and Claire.
Love it.
Anyways, I'm excited to see what happens to Claire, and thanks for having this feedback.
Okay. All right. Early thoughts on where she's from, because I'm going to tell you something. There's not 1 ounce of discernible accent from this lady's voice. I can't get one. I got no accent whatsoever.
Whenever I can't have an accent, I go West Coast.
Okay.
Like somewhere in the Pacific, whether that's Washington or Oregon or even some parts of California or somewhere around there. That's
Wait,
my go-to.
So you're doing the entire West Coast.
Pacific Ocean touching.
You can't just say, hey,
I just said
the
Europe.
Pacific Ocean.
I can say 3-cent states.
You did.
Yeah.
You did say Europe. You did name an entire continent.
Did. I went there.
I can't tell where this lady's from.
No, she's tricky.
She is. This is
Tricky.
an enigma. I'm gonna go.
Enigma. Variations.
I'm gonna say only because I cannot figure out there's no accent whatsoever. I'm gonna go with the most bland state I can think of. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Delaware.
Yes, you're right. They don't have accents.
They don't got accents there, and if they do,
Interesting.
it's like you're in Delaware. You remember Wayne's World when they had the green screen behind them?
No.
They're like, hey, howdy, partner, I'm in Texas, and yeehaw, I'm in California. And then and then the background turns into Delaware, and Wayne goes, yeah, I'm in Delaware.
No.
Delaware. All right, here we go.
Option, keep up the good work. Bye from Dallas, Texas.
Stop it!
No.
You're not from Texas.
No.
Let's go back.
What?
Especially under the stars and right before war in the tent with Jamie and Claire.
There is not 1 ounce of Texas in that.
Oh, wait. Stars.
No.
Kind of, yes.
No.
Like I got my guitar.
No,
And I'm
no.
singing by a campfire
She's
while I'm hustling up
No,
cows.
it's not. She's not going far. It's like stars.
Yes.
No.
It was a little.
I
It
don't
was
know.
a little cowgirl
No,
stars.
no.
Stars.
Not 1 ounce of Texas.
Stars.
My best friend's from Texas.
Oh. It was like a cat kind of thing. Oh. Do it one more time. I'm telling you.
It's like Rick in The Walking Dead. Coral.
Yeah. Let me see.
Coral.
Let me hear it. Stars.
Especially under the stars and
Stars.
No.
Yeah, we
No.
don't say it like that. Try it. How do you say it?
Stars.
Yeah. See? And she went stars. It was like an extra thing. Oh, now we know.
Stars.
If people do stars.
No,
It was
but
almost
it's it's more of like a stars.
But now we know that means Texas.
All right, fine.
We know what to listen for.
I'll allow it. Here we go.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Gina from Pittsburgh.
Hey, Gina.
Listen, I love Outlander. I breathe it, I read it, I listen to the audiobook,
Okay.
and I love your podcast so much.
I feel like we're getting a butt. I feel like we're getting a butt.
You suck. You basic.
And anything after a butt means nothing. Means nothing. or anything before the butt means nothing. It's always about after the butt. All right, here we go.
In the latest episode, however,
Hey, I got butt adjacent.
However.
Big however. Huge however. All right, here we go.
written in my own heart's blood, I just don't believe that Claire never told Jamie to get cloth on a wound instead of just using his bare hands. Am I missing something in all of this time that he has seen her save other people's lives? Why did our lovely Jamie decide just to use his hands over her bullet wound? Thank you both for everything you do. I'm a dedicated listener.
Thanks.
Let me know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Thanks, Gina. All right.
Seriously.
Mary, what do you got?
Clean cloth, alcohol.
Alcohol.
Where is episode 1, Claire? Alcohol.
What a germ.
Germs. Infection.
Listen, Jamie's got more things to deal with than worrying about germs at that point.
How many times has Claire told him to wash his GD hands?
Jesus H. Roosevelt Christ.
You know what I said the other day?
What's that?
Because I can't do the Jesus H. Roosevelt Christ.
No,
I can't.
it's too much.
It doesn't flow off my...
Nowhere near.
You know what did, though?
What?
Jesus Christ Superstar. Right? Jesus H. Roosevelt Christ, that's a mouthful. However...
Just like that. A winner!
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yes! Hallelujah!
When did you say Jesus Christ Superstar?
Jesus Christ Superstar.
No, you got to say it right.
Jesus Christ Superstar. No, but like if you're mad, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. You know, one of my friends, his father would always say, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah, that's a common one, Blake.
Where
have you been?
I didn't know. I didn't know that was a thing. He would say
serious?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yes, Blake.
But I didn't know.
You were raised in Catholic schools
I was.
for your entire...
Well, no, not for my entire life.
Did you
I
go
went
to
to high
church?
school.
No, you went to high school, but
I went-
didn't your mom take you to church and you did first communion?
No,
Did you-
I
you didn't do the
I did first
sacraments?
communion. I did the sacraments. I did all that stuff, but I never
Confirmation?
went to church.
You have to go to church to get communion.
No, you want to know something?
You don't drive through.
It's
not the pandemic.
House Larson drove through. Trust me. No. What we would do when I had to
I used to go to morning church and then night church.
Oh my God!
And then I went to
no.
snow church camp, and I thought every kid went to snow church camp.
No,
That was a rude awakening when I found out
No.
everyone didn't.
that is awful. You know what we used to
It
do?
was actually really fun.
So we had CCD, right? We had to go to
Yes, Blake.
Catholic school, whatever.
We know.
And I didn't like that. That was awful.
I can picture you not doing well there.
Oh, I did not do well.
I was
there.
like, you want me to memorize all of the
all the apostles?
I got this. My name's Mary.
Yeah. When we had to get confirmed, you had to. The way they tried to make you go to church was that you had to go and write a report on what the priest's homily was. So what we would do is I had a couple of buddies, and they would go to church one Sunday, and then they would give us all the information about what the homily was.
Nice.
And then we would write it all. And then what we would do too is like right after the homily, out. See you later. We're walking right out. I never stayed for the whole church thing. No chance.
Catholic church is short.
Yeah, I was there for a good 20 minutes and I was done.
Yeah, it's only like a 30 or 40-minute session.
It's about an hour.
Nuh-uh.
It's about an hour.
Then you had wicked long mass because I was not raised Catholic, but I went to a lot of Catholic masses because for sleepovers, people would just bring me, and I was like, "Whatevs, I'm here."
Sure.
You're giving me pizza
My name's
tonight.
Mary. Of course I'm show up.
I'm Protestant, but they don't need to know. Yeah, and the ones here in Rhode Island, they're quick, man. They're 30 minutes.
Oh, no
You
way.
in and out.
Nope.
You go in, you kneel, you sing, you eat, you drink, you kneel, you sing, you're gone.
About an hour. Up and down, up and down, up
Yeah.
and down. It's just too much.
Oh my
Too
gosh.
much.
Peace be with you. Also with you. Love
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to hug somebody. I don't
you
want to
have
shake
to
somebody's
hug.
hand.
You wave.
And some people
You do
try
a
to
little
go in
nod.
for the kiss on the cheek and the peace be with you and the
Oh my God, you are too much, Blake.
what? Like no. Hey, how are you? I'm done.
You just needed to come to Rhode Island Church. That's how they are. They don't want to touch you or
Rhode
anything.
Island. Yeah,
here.
just don't try to give me a kiss,
Just
lady.
let's hurry up.
All right, I know. Like let's see. I told you, drive through church.
Not 3-hour church like what I had to go to.
Oh no way.
then I got kicked
dude.
out of it.
No way.
I have
No
to tell my
chance.
teacher, if you think Mother Teresa's in hell just because she's Catholic, then you need to reevaluate where you're going. I was 15. I said that.
Of course you said that. Oh, my God.
Listen, I went to too many Catholic masses, as I just said. Then I sit down in my church, and that's what they tell me is all Catholics are going to hell. I was like, oh, hell no.
No.
Nope. And that's what I said, and then I got kicked out of Sunday school.
And listen, you're into church.
Who gets kicked out of Sunday school?
This guy, close. Very close to getting kicked out of CCD.
Wow.
It took my mother to be like, you get kicked out of CCD.
No, at least he didn't
Giving
tell the
you
teacher they
beatings.
were going to hell like I did. The guy marched out of class
Did
and
he
got
really?
my parents out of church
Oh,
and said, your daughter just told me I was going to hell. And I said, no, I didn't. I said,
Oh, be careful. George Washington sat there.
be careful.
You can't stand there.
Benjamin Franklin sat in this pew. People wonder why I went to Quaker service. I'm going to go somewhere where nobody can talk.
Just don't talk.
Or if you do talk, at least no one else has to talk back. Just say what's on your mind.
Yeah, the spirit compelled me to say that George Washington was here one day.
Stop it. Oh, my God. People don't need to know this about us.
Hi, Marian Blake.
Hello.
My name is Katarina, or Kat, and I'm a somewhat long-time listener. I've been listening to you.
All right.
Somewhat long-time listener?
All right.
Ooh, that's pretty.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Define somewhat long.
I think you said it has to be a year.
It's got to be at least a year. You cannot call yourself a long time if it's under a year. You can't do it. Ready?
guys for over a year now,
Yay.
but I'm a
good.
first-time caller. First of all, I just want to say that I love your podcast. I devoured it when I discovered you guys. You're my top favorite Outlander fan content.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
really enjoy your discussions about one of my favorite shows and books, especially because I don't have people to discuss it with. Regarding 715, Written in My Own Art's Blood, I did love the episode and also watching one of my favorite books come to life. But I still feel, as a lot of people have said, that everything feels a little bit rushed, a little disjointed, and we don't have enough time to breathe. My good was the talk between Jamie and Claire about his mother. I think that's from A Fiery Cross. My bad was how the William rescue was played out, felt very rushed. And
Yep.
my great was
Agreed.
Katrina's and Sam's acting when she gets shot. They are amazing. Before I go, let's play a game. Where
Okay.
do you think I'm from? 2 clues.
All right. Oh, we'll get the clues.
Oh, yeah, we
All right,
need
here
clues.
English is not my first language,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure I'm the first caller from my country.
Oh,
we
shoot.
go. Okay. All right. What do you got?
I don't know. I really don't know.
All right. Name's Katarina.
Yep. That's a lovely name.
It's a beautiful name. Katarina, huh?
I don't know.
Katarina. First time someone calling.
Wherever.
English ain't the first language.
Yep.
It's got to be one of those countries that are like, it's got to be Mediterranean in that range.
Yeah, I like that.
The accent feels a little Mediterranean.
It's very sing-songy, like musical.
I would say, I'm gonna this isn't a Greek name, but it's feeling a tad Greek to me.
Can you just do a little bit more for me? Give me a little bit more to Katarina.
Okay.
My bad was how the
Bad?
William rescue was played out, felt very rushed. And my great was Katrina's and Sam's acting when she gets shot. They are amazing.
Hold on.
All right.
She would said when she gets she does
Yeah.
like that.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Greek. I think I'm gonna go Greek. Yeah, I'm gonna go Greece.
Nice.
Even though the name's not Greek, it feels that way.
Greek or Italian?
All right, here we go.
Before I go, let's play a game.
So
Where do you
sing-song.
think I'm from? 2 clues. English is not my first language, and I'm pretty sure I'm the first caller from my country. Ciao!
That's it.
That's it. What is it?
Italian. Ciao means goodbye. It means hello and goodbye in Italian.
Really?
Yes.
It means hello and goodbye?
Yes. Isn't that awesome?
Well, how do you know if you're coming or you're going?
Blake, you're either coming or going, and you say ciao. If you're going, ciao.
That's what she said.
If you, oh my god, oh my god, Katarina.
Italy. That's where
Yes.
she's from. I was
Italia.
close.
Yes, you were.
I was close. I was in the region.
Very sing-songy.
I didn't
love
say
it.
Europe. I gave you at least a region of Europe.
Yeah, no, I like it. It was the
Yeah. Yep.
I took Italian in high school. That was my language. Was
Oh, really?
Italian in high school and in college, and
yeah.
I've been to Italy I think 3 times. And you
We
want to
went
know
there
the
on a
reason I
honeymoon.
took it? That means 4 times. Did I go there?
You forgot our honeymoon.
No, I'm trying to figure out. No, that was my
You
third
named
time.
3 times
That was my
prior
third time.
too.
No, I think I went to it twice before our honeymoon.
Okay.
I think.
I just go so many times.
I'm so fancy. No, I went twice. Yeah, I took it. Everyone else in my class was actually Italian, and their grandmothers all spoke Italian.
Well, you're in Rhode Island, of
I
course.
know. And then I come in freckled, looking totally Scottish.
Hey guys,
and I'm like, hi,
I'm Mary.
I like pizza.
I study bugs.
Yeah. Well, I didn't study bugs in high school.
Oh, it
Studied
was high
bugs
school.
in
Oh, sorry.
College. No, I took it in high school and college. I took a lot of Italian. And then when I went on my Italy trips, I was the unofficial translator. Me, wicked,
You?
tall, freckled, pale girl.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they were like,
gracious.
Mary's the best one who can speak Italian. Because all the other kids who were raised Italian just knew like swears and other things like that. And I
Sure.
was the one that actually like knew
paid
things.
attention.
Yeah. So I would go on spring breaks with my college friends, and I was the one translating everything.
Wow, interesting.
Fun fact.
All right, here we go. Let's get the next
And it's
one.
because, you want to know why?
Why?
Because music, like when they talk about the dynamics or if they want to talk about the tempo changes, it's all in Italian. So I knew, okay, I love Italian food.
Wait,
Because
they give you Italian instructions to talk about music?
when you read music,
Yeah.
all the instructions are in Italian. Like,
Wait, I thought there were notes.
there's notes, but just because there's a note, that note doesn't tell you, are you supposed to play
It's
it
an Italian
quiet?
note?
Are you supposed to play it soft? Are you supposed to play it loud? Are you supposed to play it with
Oh,
intensity?
okay.
Are you
All
supposed
right.
to slow down? Are you supposed to get fast? Are you supposed to play this energetically? Are you supposed to play it like it's a death march?
Retardando.
Hey,
Yes,
molto
okay.
bene.
I watch Little
Hey.
Einsteins.
There you go. Yes.
That's how I know. You're
Oh.
welcome, world.
Yes, you're welcome.
Go watch Little Einsteins.
Ah.
We watched more of that than I care to admit. All right, here we go.
We're still doing voicemails?
Hi, Mary and
Yeah.
Blake. This is Andrea calling from Portland, Oregon.
Hi,
for
Andrea.
episode titled-
Hold up. See? That's what I'm talking about.
What?
Andrea. You got to listen to her voice.
Okay,
I think Andrea's called before. We've talked about how she's from there.
No, we talked.
Yeah, Andrea has the
It's
beautiful
Andrea,
voice.
yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrea.
Because once again, this is what I'm talking about, guys. People from Oregon, they don't have accents.
They definitely don't.
No, that's why I'm saying when you don't have someone with an accent, you gotta look West Coast.
You got to go Oregon. All right, here we go.
titled Written in My Own Heart's Blood.
Okay.
I'm giving this episode 4.2 kilts. My good was the episode titled Card intro of.
Hold on, 4.2 kilts.
That's low for Andrea.
That's a low number.
Andrea.
Andrea's bringing the takes.
She sure is.
Here we go.
Frank and Brianna looking at the Revolutionary War painting with Jamie in it. Being able to see Frank through Brianna's lens really makes me appreciate him more and more throughout the seasons.
Agreed.
And I also knew Blake would be so excited to see his favorite character appear,
That's
even
right.
if only for a moment.
Yep.
My bad. I'm maxed out on captures and immediate rescues. And with William's immediate rescue this episode, it sort of threw me over. I'm out
Totally
on
agree.
it.
Yep. Out.
We had
out.
essentially 4 of them in the span of 7 episodes.
Yep.
But also in relation to that, seeing Lord John Grey's hair perfectly coiffed after rescuing William and leaving him in the tent made me giggle, but also took me out of the moment.
Totally agree.
You're telling me that after galloping around and almost being shot at and killed, your hair is going to be perfectly in place and tied.
Hold on.
You know that man has a comb in his pants.
If there's one man I would ever expect that from,
He's got an emergency comb.
it's Sir Gif-Salad.
100%.
There's
Andrea,
one dude in this planet, it's him.
I hear a lot of what you're saying, but that man cannot. If Bree's bangs can look the way they do when she's missing a freaking kid, shooting people with blasters, clearing out a house.
blasters?
Yeah.
Suddenly she's in Star Wars?
Fun fact. I don't say the word guns in front of my kids. And I was just teaching Peter and the Wolf to young little children. And in the story of Peter and the Wolf, hunters come with guns.
Yeah, sure.
And I kind of forgot this until we started to play. And the kids are like, those guys have guns. We're not allowed to watch stuff with guns. Because it was like an orchestra and they had like an animated thing going along with it. And I was like, they're not guns, guys. They're blasters.
They're blasters.
And they just make loud sounds to scare the wolf. I was like, they're not actually shooting at the wolf. It's just a loud blaster. Don't worry, kids. Don't go home and tell your mom I let you watch a show about
phasers
guns.
to stun.
So I told them it was blasters. Like a Nerf blaster. These kids are going to go home. Oh, you learned about the bassoon, kettle drums, the timpani. You know, they have blasters. Those blasters make a loud sound to scare the wolves. So yeah,
Be
no,
like,
she
what
walked
are we
in.
doing?
But yeah, now I'm afraid of saying the word gun.
Oh,
So yeah,
man.
Bree with her blaster. I mean, shotguns blast a whole bunch of shot all over the place.
Yes, I totally agree.
Oh, Angie wondered like, how did Bree just show up at her house?
Yeah.
I think that scared the guys. I think they were like, "Holy smoke, she's packing.
No,
We're not going to go back there
Out.
because she is off the rails." I think she walked in with 2 blasters, one in each hand.
Oh,
and she
yeah.
went. It was like, "Get out of my house! I'm going to get my underwear and my special coat, my stupid daughter's doll."
Where's Mandy? Mandy.
She actually doesn't need the blaster. She's like, my weird kid's coming in. She's
My
gonna
weird
scare
kid's gonna
you.
blow your head apart.
She's gonna read your mind.
She's got laser eyes.
Oh man. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Let's get back to Andrea.
Andrea.
With an outstanding bow. Alas, it is Lord John, so if anyone can manage it, I guess it's him.
She
My
agreed.
great. Claire getting shot. I loved the setup with the flashbacks, getting Outlander weird with her premonitions, and how even with Claire's extensive knowledge and talent, she can't operate on herself. And now it poses a question that Jamie has to choose. Is it worth fighting in the Revolutionary War for his daughter's future at the expense of his wife? In this episode, he chooses Claire, but with one more season to play out, it'll be great to see if this comes back for more discussion. Thanks, everyone. I cannot believe that we only have one more episode left. Take care.
Thank you, Andrea.
You're the best.
It's always a pleasure to hear from you,
Really is.
especially in my calm app.
You don't use the calm app.
It's there, and Andrea's there.
You don't use it.
At least that's my headcanon.
Your head canon is that. Okay.
All right, here we go. My computer's doing that thing. I gotta. Here, what are we doing here, Blake? Here we go.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Jillian from Ohio, here with
Jillian.
my thoughts on episode 715. Honestly, guys, I'm rating this one 3 kills, maybe even less.
Whoa! Jillian.
Oh my goodness! You know what I'm giving? Jillian right now?
Whoa! Hey. Makes me want to shout. Okay, question.
Coming in from the clouds.
Question, Blake. You don't
Okay.
even know Jillian.
Don't.
Did she say where she's from? Is she Ohio?
Ohio, yeah.
Okay. Why does Jillian from Ohio give it 3 kills?
I'm gonna tell you. The letter.
Oh.
The letter. The letter ruins the whole thing.
Okay.
The letter is a huge black mark on this episode. It's bad. It's bad.
Jillian's that pissed about
She's
the letter.
that pissed about the letter.
Let's see
But-
what did it in for Jillian. I'm banging. I'm banging on the table.
All right, here we go.
This episode really let me down from the beginning. Starting with the war montage, it really bugs me when TV and movies waste time showing us stuff we've seen before without any new information.
Fair take.
And then Jamie being painted into the historical painting in the title card.
Absolutely
I laughed
fair.
out loud. It was so cringe and ridiculous.
Totally fair.
As Blake has been saying, this historiosity of the season has been too much. From this point, I think I was just set in a bad mood, so I was looking for things to be wrong, and I couldn't take anything seriously.
Totally fair.
My big grievance, though, is what they did to Ian. They made him out to be a cold-blooded killer when he's only ever been shown to kill defending himself or others. And I know that they did this just so that Ian would feel guilty going back to Rachel, but it was so contrived.
Yep.
I mean, would Ian really stalk and kill a man for one snide comment?
Maybe.
Additional grievances this episode, Claire being shown as clairvoyant, pun intended, and having feelings that this time is different when
Yeah.
it's never been established before.
Yep.
And then Denzel making it back just in time to save Claire after having left the church in a retreat.
Fair.
Honestly, at this point, I thought they were going to Dr. House this sitch and have Claire operate on herself.
Dr.
So,
House.
yeah, I'm hoping for a good finale episode. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Jillian. You know
Once
what?
again, this is why we do listener feedback.
I know, it's great. Love this. I was prepared for a Chernobyl take. But all of those takes, very sensible.
And also for her to say, like, these things in the beginning didn't strike her fancy, that can sour
Absolutely.
what's going on. So I liked the things that Jillian doesn't like, and that's so good.
Yep.
So good to have differences of opinions.
I'm disappointed, though. You want to know why? Didn't mention the letter. I'm a little out on that. How do you not mention the letter?
She just said everything else was downhill from there. The letter was included in that in Jillian's mind.
Hi, Mary and Blake.
Hi.
My name is Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
A first-time caller, but I've listened to you for years.
Ding, ding.
I actually met you up at the New Hampshire Highland Games one year.
Oh my
Can you
God.
guess where I'm from? Just around the corner from where Blake grew up.
Oh.
I am a mass transplant.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm calling about episode 715, Written in My Own Heart's Blood. I give this episode a Kilt rating of 4.8. It was really, really great. Yes, different from the book, but as a show, it was great. My good was, as a microbiologist, when Claire was telling Denny that he needed to use the Roquefort cheese to get the penicillin to make a poultice for her wound. I thought that was funny. Get penicillin wherever you can back in those days.
Amen.
My bad, I had two little ones. One was Claire and Rachel when they moved all the pots from table to table. Just keep moving. Make it look like you're busy. And when Jamie called Dr. Leakey a whore, why did he call him a whore?
Yeah.
I don't know why he had to do that. I understand the anger, but I feel like there are other words you could have said.
Yeah, fair.
All right. And my great, the title card. I loved seeing Frank and Bree looking at that painting that was obviously redone to include Claire and Jamie. I thought it was great. And seeing Frank and Bree there again, even though it didn't say it was Frank and Bree. I loved it. So great. All right. Thank you.
Once again, why the
This is why
listener
we do it.
feedback rules. Just Jillian just I mean, if you could just annihilate something, just nuke it to oblivion, Jillian would have just gotten rid of that entire title card as fast as possible. And Melissa, totally in on it. This is the best.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Cassie in Brooklyn with my GBGs for episode 715, Written in My Own Heart's Blood.
All right, Cassie.
My good. When Dr. Lucky tells Jamie there's nothing he can do for Claire's gunshot wound and leaves to attend other patients, and Jamie yells at him, "May the devil eat your soul and salt it well first. You whore!" I love how Sam delivers that
Look
line.
at press pause.
It may be the most English.
Once again.
Yeah.
Previous caller Melissa
out.
hates the whore. Cassie
Loves it.
Loves it.
In on the whore.
Oh my God.
Out, in and out.
This is so great.
and despair that we have ever felt coming from Jamie, and it was amazing.
Although I will say this, I'm kind of with Melissa. Is whore an appropriate use in this context? Like, I wouldn't be calling the guy a whore. I'd be calling him like a clown. You clown.
Yeah, but Jamie doesn't say clown.
But something that's along the lines of clown.
I think
like whatever your description. Like for me, the worst thing I could ever call somebody is a clown. You're a clown.
I know. It's
so
just
think
not,
of that.
I personally liked it because then Claire's like, "That's the word you chose." Did you just say whore? Like, I like it. I think it added a little bit of funny.
Yeah, sure.
In the moments of I'm kind of dying.
Ever get so flustered that you just say random words?
Yeah, all the time.
My bad. My mom alarms were ringing loud when Bree is at the stones with the kids.
Yep.
And she just places those tiny little gemstones in each kid's hand. Couldn't she have put the stones in a little vial on a chain around their necks?
Yeah.
Or sew them into their clothes?
Yep.
Or at the very least, put the stones in a little baggie and tape it to their chest?
Yep.
And then on top of that, Mandy just running off towards the stones? I know Bree has been through a lot and probably hasn't had a ton of time to carefully plan their trip through the stones, but this is freaking time travel. My great. When Buck and Roger are sharing a dram and Buck offers to go back to Bree and let her know about Roger, and he says, "You're all mine, are you no? My blood, my sons." This made me choke up and feel all warm inside towards Buck.
Aww.
It was amazing. All right. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. Bree, good parent or bad parent?
I think she's a good parent. I don't think she had time to like sew gems in and things like that. She's trying the best she can, man. Her kid was friggin' missing, and then a day goes by and she's like, now we're going back in time.
She's got creepy weird
She's got
kid.
creepy guy. No, not only does she have creepy weird kid, because like whatever, that's your own kid. All of us have creepy weird kids. Let's be real.
I don't know, Mandy weird. That's
Once
kind of
again,
weird.
I was a kind of creepy weird kid.
You weren't saying like you could feel your brother across the room.
No. No.
Exactly.
Agreed.
We didn't play hot and cold with your brother.
No. True. But anyway, I think she's doing the best she can.
You know what? Fair. I'll say this: unprepared parent. You got to come with the
Okay.
You got to come with the phone cord, and you got to come with the gems in the right places.
Okay. Let's put this on. Let's be real. If Blake were Bree, he would have forgotten Mandy by
Totally
accident.
would have forgotten her.
None of the kids would have had shoes. It's okay. In the past, half of the kids are shoeless anyway.
They don't even wear shoes.
They don't
then.
even wear shoes.
We'll figure it out. We'll get it on the way.
That would have been. Jemmy would have been like, "Excuse me, Dad. Don't I need shoes? We'll get it on the way, Jemmy. We'll buy it off a cot."
Mary, when we go out on vacation or whatever, she is amazing. She plans the suitcases. It's all packed. It's all nice and baggies. It's like she brings everything. We got 40 million bags.
I've got bags labeled for each day with the outfit inside.
She got
the
bags in bags.
Yes.
And for I'm like, okay, do I got my wallet? Do I got my shoes?
Yeah, Blake makes sure he's dressed.
No.
And then he says,
and I like, do you got clothes?
No, Blake's big thing is, if we're still in America, we can buy whatever we forget.
We'll get
That's
it when
what
we
he
get
says.
there. Yeah, if we forget it, we'll buy it there. Like, what the hell are we worried about?
Obviously, this is a person that never left America really that much.
It's not like we're going to go there and we're going to be in the middle of nowhere and there's not going to be a
I have
CVS down the
traveled
road.
to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but
and also,
how often are we going to the middle of nowhere?
Well, also, like, when you travel, things are very expensive. You might have things that you're particular about. Listen, Mandy wanted that doll. The kids are particular about things.
We'll get it there. I'll make you a new one.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, Blake would have forgotten the gems. Who'd been like, you would have just dug on the ground. Oh, this looks like quartz. Let's see if this works.
I don't even think you need a gem anyway.
Gem, just hold hold this piece of slate and run. Let's see if this one works. That would have been you.
Just
Jemmy,
run.
try this out.
Yeah.
Try it out.
You best at a running pace.
You got two parents who are time travelers. You probably don't even have rock.
I don't even think you need rocks, dude. Just figure it out.
Yeah, that would be you.
I would just take Mandy and I'd hold her by her legs and I'd just use her as like a one of those
metal detectors.
Beep, beep, because she's so friggin' weird. I bet she could tell you where gems are. Mandy, find a gem.
God.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Erica from California.
Hi, Erica.
I'm a new member of the Nerd Clan,
All right.
and this is my first time calling. I just thought it was hilarious that Jamie in episode 14, I believe, said that he could not abandon his men for one person, even if it was his own son. And then in 15, Claire gets shot, and he's like, I resign.
Yeah, done.
See you later.
I know the world stops for Claire, but I just thought it was funny. Anyways, love the podcast. Happy to be a member of the Nerd Clan, and have a great day.
Thank you, Erica. And you bring up a great point, because if that was me, I absolutely would have done the same thing. My wife's hurt. Everything is out. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It could be the president. You're done.
I wouldn't have joined anyway. I'm just not good at that kind of thing.
You couldn't take orders.
Not if I have
you
to follow
want me to
someone
do
like
50
Lee.
push-ups? You do 50
No,
push-ups.
like if I had someone like Lee, I would not have done well.
No, you wouldn't do well at all. Not to say that I would, but I know you wouldn't.
It takes a lot for me to bite my tongue.
a lot.
And then I just have a notepad of things that I need to like write to remind myself of that I can maybe
So
bring
the
up in
next
future.
time we see you.
Yeah, if I still feel this strongly about you doing something incorrectly.
Oh, all right, here we go.
Hello, this is Cecilia,
Hi, Cecilia.
who got cut off last time.
You're breaking my
I
heart.
just listened to my feedback, and I want to say that you were very close when you said.
Oh yeah, this is from the last listener feedback. Cecilia called in and she was gonna say where she was from, but it cut her off.
Oh yeah, we were saying it was down south. You said Louisiana.
I did say
and I said
Louisiana.
like Alabama.
Yeah.
Or
All
somewhere
right.
down there.
Okay, here we
Where
go.
are you, Cecilia? Where are
At
you?
Louisiana, Blake. I'm originally from Arkansas.
Oh,
I was close.
I was too. That's
were.
around the same area.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Look at you.
Look at us. High five.
All right.
And I now live here again. We have a great museum here in Fayetteville, and there's a beautiful portrait of Lafayette in the museum. I forget who it's painted by, but it's great.
Oh, cool.
I bet you we got a museum of him, the painter.
Watch it be, honestly. Yeah. Find out who the painter is and find out if he's from New England and find out if he's from Rhode Island.
I didn't realize that Charles Lee was even real until I listened to your podcast again.
Cecilia, push pause.
Now I know, but
Arkansas was not one of the original 13.
Definitely not.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
They don't teach it there.
They might not.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that they teach it, but they just kind of glaze over it. It's like, yeah, this is a thing that happened.
But here, like you grow up and you're like, don't be a Lee.
Don't be a Lee. Don't be that guy.
Don't be a quitter.
Don't be a quitter. Little did you know, that's what it says on Lee's grave. Don't be a quitter.
It really interests me because you and I are New Englanders, born and raised, and we both went to college in New England, and like we're still here. Like before, the salads aren't salads. Like just how different, how vast our country is, and how vastly different the education when you're growing up is.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. I flip and love it. Continue, Cecilia, but tell us
because I looked him up.
But I want to know about a painting.
Okay.
I've also lived in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Florida, and North Carolina.
She's got the whole South.
I love it.
She's got the whole thing.
She probably drinks sweet tea.
So many mint juleps.
Ugh.
All the mint juleps.
Cecilia, she's another cute voice that would be good in a calm app.
I totally agree.
You just need to sit on down.
You just have a conversation.
Yeah. Let's sit on a porch and rock in a rocking chair. Talk about Outlander. Oh, I love it.
I was so excited when Jamie gave the toast to the United States of America that I broke down and shed a few tears.
Aww.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Oh,
Cecilia.
Cecilia.
You are so sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Call back anytime that
Honestly,
you want.
yes.
Anytime that you want. You got a space here.
Hi, Mary and Blake. It's Gloria from Salem.
All right.
This is for Outlander, written in my own heart's blood. 5 kills for me. Finally. Loved everything about it.
Hold on.
Your cousin from Boston.
There you go, Gloria.
Well, besides Mandy the runner.
Yeah.
What are you doing, kids? Stay with your mother.
What are we
my
doing?
God. So, I have 2 goods. The first is the actress.
Hold on.
These cats are like, you're an Outlander cast? The show with Lumos?
Oh my God, it's Lumos!
My bestie!
Lumos is the best!
Meow, meow. We've had 2 cats!
Meow, meow.
2 cats. They're like, where's Edzo?
Oh my goodness, Grave. If they don't got Adso, at least I'll deal with Lumos.
Yeah, Lumos.
Lumos is from Boston. You a cat from Boston.
Who portrays Fanny. She was awesome. Can't wait to see more.
Kitty.
This cat wants to be heard.
Where's Lumos? Screw Mary and Blake. Give me the friggin' cat.
Kitty.
Rewind a moment. I didn't even hear what she said. I was so excited about the cat.
Goods. The first is the act. 2 goods. The first.
2 goods. She went, yes, suck. Only one. You know the rules.
You can't do ties.
Mary hates ties.
God. So, I have 2 goods. The first is.
Should be one.
Goods. The first.
Like, you have to stop.
It's gold.
You're just
it's
gonna
gold.
People don't listen to this, and they're driving or they're washing their dishes, and they're like, freaking get on with it, man. We want to hear her goods. This freaking cat.
The first is the actress who portrays Fanny. She was awesome. Can't wait to see more. Kitty, be quiet.
I'm peeing. I am peeing. Oh my god! You should have worn a pad. Your freaking cat made me tinkle. It was the coffee. It was that shitty coffee. Don't worry, I didn't pee a lot. It's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, how much longer does she have to go? Because if this cat meows too much more, I'm gonna need to change my pants. Okay, hold on. Okay, Gloria. Gloria, I had no idea you had a cat, and now we're here. Okay.
Dude.
Blake, don't go that far back when
my
she says
God.
2 goods. We can't handle 2 more meows.
My sides. I can't. Oh my God. Like, I feel like I just did an ab workout.
I wish I had some kind of
did
ab
some
muscles.
Kegels or something.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
More. Kitty, be quiet. My bad was Mandy. Yeah, I know she's a kid, but she must know by now that they all have to hold on to each other going through the stones. What is she doing? Oh, my God. And my great, those last 10 minutes. Amazing. Even Jamie calling the doctor a huh. He's desperate. He's desperate. His wife is dying. I can understand his feelings. He's a Scot and apparently quite the drama queen.
Oh, yes.
It's all good. Watched this about 4 times. I didn't even notice Jamie and Claire in the painting at the beginning until my second watch. Knew about the Molly Pitcher reference, but was not even thinking about it. This was so good. The finale is going to be incredible. I can't wait. That's it for me. Bye.
Oh, Gloria.
Your cat.
Oh, that just made my night. That made my night. 100%.
No, Blake.
My bad was Mandy.
Nope, you already missed it.
Oh.
She does it before. Blake, please don't. I can't.
Okay, all right.
I can't.
All right.
I need to pause so I can pee.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, don't play that cat. I see you.
I'm not going to play the cat. I promise. We're not going to play the cat. But we're going to go to the next voicemail.
Hello, Mary and Blake. This is Veronica from Senegal, California.
Hi, Veronica.
Hi, Veronica.
Loved this episode. It had a couple of things that were not great, but overall very emotional, and that's probably my favorite thing about this show. So my good is the scene between John and William. It was great to see the dynamic, the father-son relationship there, and the way John talked about Jamie had such nuanced emotions. Again, David Barry, he's just amazing. Give this man his own show already. And Fanny is incredible. That was...
All right.
Blake, we love Fanny.
Let's calm down.
Usually children actors suck.
I'm not saying she sucked. I'm saying that, like, you know, in sports, you have a stat called the WAR stat, wins above replacement. Meaning, like, you create more wins than just the average dude. She's the average. She's average. I don't see the fascination. Her wins above replacement is literally a 0. No? No? Okay.
No. I don't even know what you're saying. Doesn't make sense to me.
Some Katrina Balfe level of acting. That little scrunched face, amazing. Bad. The whole letter mess. Yes, it was complicated in the book, and maybe the show should have just skipped it. There were several letters in the book, different situations. I just have to zip it for now, but I hope, like, you read it someday and appreciate that whole situation.
I don't think so.
My great is not original.
No, I mean, I'll read it. I'm not going to appreciate it because it's just
You can appreciate
way
it.
too much. It's too much.
Oh my God, you're too much.
No, because it's the last scene, the last 10 minutes or so from the moment Claire gets shot to the end. But so I was grocery shopping the other day, and I just had to grab some Roquefort cheese, and I have to say it's delicious. Sorry, Blake.
Out.
It's very yummy.
You haven't
Stinky.
even tried it.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not trying blue mold. Out on blue veins of mold, whatever it was called. No, thank you.
Hi, Murray and Blake. It's Maureen calling from Scotland about Outlander.
Hi, Maureen.
Season 7B. Not specifically about the latest episode, but about this second half of the season as a whole.
Okay.
Because I have a question.
Sure.
I'm a show watcher only, not a book reader. I plan on reading the books, but I've ever since first season I've decided I will not read them until the show's over. But season 7B is the first time ever that I'm feeling like I'm missing out. I feel like up until the past season, maybe the couple seasons, I'm not entirely sure, but like the show used to be able to stand on its own very well, and you didn't really watch it feeling like, oh, I'm missing out on some stuff. There's plot details that I'm not getting enough of. Like I feel like it used to be very distinct, but this second half of the season, this season as a whole, really feels like it's written from, by people who've read the books and are fans of the books and are trying to curate to the fans of the book. And sometimes I feel like they forget that some of us haven't read the books and that we need the show to be able to not leave us on the side of the road. And there's been moments in this past couple episodes where I'm like, who is this guy? Why is he here? Should I care? So yeah, I'm wondering if it's a feeling that other people have. All right. Thank you for everything that you do.
Maureen. That's the second outstanding I've given for this episode. Because, Maureen, this is a fantastic... This is a beautiful take. And Maureen, I because of this fantastic take, I think you may have hit the nail on the head with why this season lacks a sort of grit, as we talked about earlier in this episode, because it's not enriching the book. It's like you need the book as a hand guide in order to fully appreciate the season. It's not standing on its own. Does that make sense?
I guess it's harder too because like I am a book reader, but you are a show watcher, so I have to hear things from people's perspective, like you and Maureen. But I will say, as a book reader, there's a lot that's being squished into a short amount of time.
Sure.
And we've been saying that since the beginning of this.
Yeah.
So
I feel like a perfect example of this is Captain Reynolds and the guy that was Lord John's stepbrother. Like those two were just like jammed in there. And you it's almost, what it kind of reminds me of? Remember in Star Wars The Force Awakens when the Millennium Falcon gets taken in by that ship and Rey and Finn are waiting for the door to open, and the door opens and Han Solo and Chewie come out, and it was almost like they ran through the door and they waited for the applause.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like with the stepbrother and Captain Reynolds and like these other things. It's like, it's almost like the show is waiting for you to be like, oh, the Thing. I know the Thing. That's that guy. Yeah. Like, but for us show watchers, it's like, okay, like Fanny. Great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? All right. So
I do.
That's my thought.
I appreciate that for you.
Hi, Mary and Blake. It's Jen from Maryland, although we moved to Florida and I have not called in a hot minute.
Hey, Jen.
But I have one sole reason that I need to share my great. But first, let's start with the good. Oh my gosh, you guys, the opening callback with all of the scenes from seasons past, it was just incredible. It made my heart sing. It made me ache for everyone that we've lost and everything that we've been through along the way. The bad, you guys, there's just something about Ian's fighting that I don't know. It just kind of annoys me. It just seems, I don't know. I love young Ian. It's just the fighting. I don't know. It's
Totally
probably
agree.
just me that notices it. But the great was that beat drop when Jamie realizes that Claire has been shot. And it totally gave me a callback to Twilight New Moon when the blood hits the carpet. Oh, it was excellent. Definitely giving this episode a 4.85. I cannot believe we're almost in another Droughtlander. One more week until our finale, and then only a season left. I don't know what we're going to do, but you guys are amazing. I have loved listening to you this season, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Jen.
Say it out loud.
We love it.
I totally will agree. That moment when the blood hits the carpet in New Moon.
Oh, it's epic.
Excellent stuff. I loved that.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Catherine from Boston.
Hi,
Catherine. All right.
Calling in with my 715 GBGs. I give this episode 5 million kilts. I felt like...
All right. 5 million kilts. Come on.
I'm here for it.
Come on.
I'm here for it. Come
Catherine,
on, keep going.
Catherine, you're from Boston. You know better than that.
No, she can be
We
excited.
don't go that far.
Oh, I'm sorry. Only
Outlander is officially back, and I've missed it. My good was the cold open. The war montage was just stunning, and I feel like Outlander hasn't surprised me in a long time. My jaw was on the floor during this whole sequence. So bravo to them.
Good.
My bad was Roger's letter to Bree. I know it was so cheesy in the books too, but without explaining the stuck drawer, I feel like they really were asking a lot of us as viewers to believe that no one would have found that letter in the last 200 years.
Awful.
My great was Sam's acting. I mean, what he pulled out of himself in those final scenes was just unbelievable, and I really didn't see it coming. It had all those callbacks to Myrta's death, but he also dug deeper somehow and just blew it out of the water. And I want to know more about his method during that scene, because he was pulling from something painful, and I just think he's always been stellar in these moments, and this was just notches above what I even thought he was capable of. So I'm still completely destroyed by it, and can't wait for the finale. Thanks, guys.
All right, Catherine, thank you so much. We only got a few more voicemails. We'll get right through them. I know this is an extra long
it's okay.
episode.
It's okay.
Yeah, but we're okay.
I used the loo. We pushed pause. We're here for it.
You used the loo twice, Marvin.
You used the loo.
No, I know. But the chairs stood in for the loo for a minute there.
The chair's fine.
Hi, it's Tonya from the land of Frozen.
Hi, Tonya.
My kilt rating for this episode was a clear 5. Short and sweet, pure perfection. That's all from me.
All
Bye.
right, Tonya coming in, being efficient with time.
Love it.
She doesn't mess around.
Nope.
All right.
Everybody doing the mess around.
Hello, Mary and Blake. My name is Jenny,
Hi,
and
Jenny.
I am phoning to talk about Outlander. I will.
Love her accent.
This is amazing.
This is a great accent.
This is like
love it.
Boots on the ground right
Yes. Like, how is Lollybroch right now? Oh my God. How are the Highland Coos?
Jenny, let's go.
Jenny. Are you the Jenny?
Jenny from the Brock.
Seriously. All right. We're started over.
She's the Jenny. Wow. This is little did you know that Diana based the Jenny off of this Jenny.
Yeah. Let's start it
over.
over.
She met this Jenny and she was like, I gotta write you in my book.
You're it. You're it. Start over. Let's start over with
People
Jenny.
in Scotland go, did you know that Jenny, she sat here in that pew that day?
Tell you where I'm from at the end, so if you want to guess.
All right. I think we nailed it on the head.
Keep going, Jenny.
Now, I'm a long-time listener, but first-time caller, and I have just binge-watched all the episodes of 7B, apart from the last one that's still to come out. And I thought I'd just phone in and give you my general thoughts.
Push pause.
I've written them down here.
You know what I love about Jenny?
What's that?
Is that she does the ERM instead of erm. Yeah, keep going. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
So here it goes. Okay, first of all, Roger, idiot. That guy, how he has managed to get himself to this point without getting killed, I don't know.
Jenny.
Keep going.
Jenny.
What are you doing? What are you waiting for?
She called Roger an idiot.
Is he a whore?
Jenny, you call back anytime that you need. Oh my God. You just made my night.
Stop it.
That was fantastic.
Stop it.
I just think he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
I think he's an idiot. Hold on.
I don't know. I just think he's an idiot.
Yeah. He is, Jenny.
Okay, this isn't
Although
the cat.
I am enjoying the Buck storyline, and like seeing Galus and Dougal and everything, that's been great. Claire, also an idiot. She should have just listened to your man there that told her to get inside the building,
Licky.
inside the church, and not get shot. But what did she do? She didn't listen, and she got shot. Silly Claire. Also, Jamie, I feel I just don't feel Jamie would have given Lord John Grey over to those people. I feel like he was just being so pig-headed then. That didn't feel genuine for me, for Jamie. Who else? Ian and Rachel, nice for them, I suppose, but I don't really care about their storyline.
Love that for them. I don't care. Jenny, you're hitting all the right marks in this call.
Kept through the sex scene. And the last thing I need to say is that I am from Glasgow, Scotland.
All right. Jenny.
I love how Jenny's like, you watch a show about Scots. You're never going to guess where I'm from. We know you, Jenny. We know your type. We know it.
You'll never guess where I'm from.
But did you hear the ERM?
Yeah.
ERM?
It's more of like an M.
Yeah.
Like she's saying aim.
And what is it that they do in the British baking show? Remember how they do like they don't do either.
I don't know.
I forget, but they even write in the subtitles because I told you, they even write it. They write ERM, I think, in
do they
the
really?
subtitles for British baking show. Yeah.
Huh.
Let me tell you, different words.
Different strokes for different folks.
Love it.
Here we go.
Hi, Mary and Blake. This is Tori from Indianapolis.
Hi, Tori.
My now claim to fame is my hometown starting the salad that is not salad debate.
Now Hall of Fame salad, not salad segment.
Heard around the world. I'm glad it could bring people so much joy and laughter, even though I haven't had the delicacy myself. Loved all of your guys' feedback from this past episode. I don't have too much to add, except I wanted to hear your thoughts on an outlandish theory I had.
Okay, hold on. We got to play the sound here. We got to play the sound. Where is it? Where's my outlandish theory? Okay, Tori, give it a go.
There have been multiple times this season, and I think I mentioned it before, that Jamie stops and has this sense about something. They make him pause after he meets these younger officers that end up, he writes with Claire's blood on one of their backs earlier, a couple episodes ago. And then obviously this episode, he was heading away from Claire and then stops and, turns around. And I don't know. It just, again, I'm not a book reader until this current book. I'm letting the show lead the way, but I'm just wondering what is going on prophetically with Jamie. If there's something to these moments, maybe I'm making too much of it, but could it be a throwback to season 1 and him just standing there looking at Claire? Who knows? So anyways, thank you guys for all that you do, and really appreciate all that you do for us Outlander people. Thanks.
Thank you, Tori. Well, here's what I'm going to say. Mary cannot comment because she knows the books, and I don't think it would be fair of her to try to hide that. So Mary's not looking at me. She's purposely staying away from me. So I will say this, Tori.
Well, that's just because my contacts are sticky.
I love the take. I think it's a good take. But the problem is, at the same time, those instances could be written off as a technique. Like when you have a couple of log carriers and all of a sudden you get their names or they start interacting with the main character before battle, those log carriers are going to die. somehow, some way, or they're going to be used in a plot mechanic way for the main character. At the same time, we also have another technique where you have the final goodbye, the closeout goodbye, where it is a character who has come out and said something big and grandiose and loving, or laying their heart out on the table, and as they're walking away, they stop and they look back, and it's this big goodbye moment. Because usually what happens is that character that is walking away is about to die because they had the big goodbye moment. The good thing is that they played with you a little bit here and Claire. Instead of Jamie having the big goodbye moment as he walks off, it's actually Claire is the one that is hurt, and that subverts your expectation as a viewer. You have been trained, even if you don't realize it, your brain does, you have been trained using these techniques. You get that feeling immediately. And when it's Claire, it's like going against that training. The same thing could be said about 3 beats. Generally, something happens where it's like you're waiting for someone to get shot, and the first shot misses, the second shot misses, and generally that third shot always hits. Always. Because that's the way that writing and shows and films has trained you. So when you want to subvert that, you generally don't do the 3 beat. Same thing here. So I agree. It's a good take, but I think it's more of a writing technique than anything else.
Interesting.
All right, last voicemail. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Mary Blake, it's that guy from Tewkesbury.
Hey!
It's Pete.
It's Pete.
A perfect way to end this episode.
Hey,
I
Pete.
love Pete.
UK. To my disappointment, I've had so much happening family-wise that I've not had the time to contribute to the podcast for the second half of season 7. I did have a plan before Christmas to do a humorous take on A Christmas Carol, where both of you would be visited by ghosts of your podcasting past, present and future. But that will have to wait now until next year, sorry. So I will be catching up on the current Outlander season run very shortly and look forward to listening to Outlander cast. In the meantime, I just wanted to say hello, a belated Happy New Year to you both, and Pete. I will speak soon, guys. Bye for now.
I hope.
And P.S.
Oh, yeah.
This was Pete, in case you hadn't guessed.
We know it's you, Pete. And we hope things get better.
I know things are going to get better for Pete because he's amazing. I love you, Pete, and we're here. You ever feel like you need to send us a message, or you send us an email, or leave us a voicemail? We're here to chat with you because Pete, you rock, and I love everything that you bring to this community. You're one of the reasons why this community is so special. And every time I see your name in this voicemail box, I cannot wait to hear what he has to say. So whatever you're going through family-wise, just know that you not only have our support, but you have all the Nerd Clan support as well. And we're here for you. So thank you so much. And I cannot wait to hear the ghosts of our podcast past. Oh my goodness.
You're amazing, Pete.
That'll be
You're just amazing.
You're awesome. All right. One final question, Mary.
Yeah. My contacts are so sticky, Blake.
I know.
So please
One
know
final question. This is not an indictment on Pete.
It's the dry heat.
This is not an indictment on Pete because he did say happy belated New Year. Right? Fair. What is the cutoff line for when you can say New Year, Happy New Year? Like,
You're asking the wrong person.
Can you say it? Like, I feel like once you get I'm going to go with the Larry David rule. Okay?
I don't even know what that means.
The Larry David, the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm with the white hair.
Yeah. I don't know what his rule is. He's not important to me.
January 7th.
Oh.
After January 7th, you can no longer say Happy New Year.
Hell no. I'll give that a hell no. Okay. First off, you're talking to the lady who thinks the holiday season begins with Halloween and ends with Easter. Okay. So first and foremost, there you go. I think you could say Happy New Year all of January. All of it.
All of January.
All of it. You want to know why?
That's diabolical.
The whole first month. It's a whole new first month. Go for it. Friggin' go for it.
Diabolical, Mary.
You may not see someone.
Are you telling me on January 30th you're saying Happy New Year?
Yeah. Me? You asking me?
No, but I'm just saying.
Yes.
As a society.
I said good morning to someone who I saw as I walked into the building. I saw him 3 hours later. I said good morning to him again. Then I went.
You did a double good morning.
I did a double good morning to him. And then I even called it out. I was like, wow, I just gave you a good morning. And we walked into the building together at 7 a.m.
Oh,
it is
my
now
God.
11. And I just good morning to you. But you know what? And you know what I said? And I said it just like this. I still wish you a good morning.
Mary, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment for you.
It's okay. It's me.
The amount of anxiety that just entered my body for a double good morning.
Oh, yeah. We walked in. Good morning. How you doing, Colton? Great. Let's chat as we go into school. 7 a.m. 3 hours go by. I see him in the lunchroom. We're both getting coffee. Hey, Colton, good morning. And he looks at me and I went, we already said good morning because we walked in together. And he went, yes, we did. And I said, I still wish you a good morning,
The
Colton.
fact that you kept talking, you just kept going?
Yeah.
Not
I
only did you
leaned in.
double good morning, you doubled down on the double good morning.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going there. And yes, you still get this.
Oh,
Happy
my
New Year,
goodness
everybody.
gracious.
You can't give someone a Happy New Year January 7th. That's just a week after. And like some people may not even be back. They might not have really seen each other. And then you're like, oh
But
my God.
you've passed the point.
No, because some religions, they don't even have their Christmas done by that point.
But we're talking about we're talking about the
Chinese
normal,
New Year
We're
hasn't
talking about
happened yet.
January 1st New Year.
Nope. Because then you got to add in the Chinese New Year.
We're just talking about
which
the
is January 29th.
We're
See?
just talking
Still
about the
in
regular
January.
New Year that comes on January 1st.
Year of the Snakes coming up, man. I'm
You
here
can't
for
go.
it.
You can't go past January 7th. You want to know why?
You can go all January.
You get the first week.
You get regular New Year and then the Lunar New Year.
After January 7th,
I love the movie Red.
You're New Year'd out.
Nope.
You're
Because then you
out
have the
of New
Lunar New Year. Your Lunar New Year is now still in January. It's the year of the snake. Get ready. Wisdom,
Lunar New
intuition,
Year.
transformation.
Slytherin. That's
Okay?
what that is.
All of January. You're welcome.
Absolutely Slytherin.
You're a wizard, Harry.
They've already been New Year'd.
Blake doesn't know how to handle me because I'm telling you guys, I love holidays. Blake never used to go out and get Chinese food on the Chinese New Year.
No, never. Not once. Never,
but now
not
he
once.
has me in his life, and I'm like, hey, it's Lunar New Year. Let's go.
What do you mean it's Lunar New Year?
We've gone to the Chinese restaurants on Lunar New Year.
No, I know. I'm saying, but like at the time, I'm like, what do you mean Lunar
We make
New
pretend.
Year?
We make like the dragons, the Chinese dragons, and the kids and I walk around the house.
It's diabolical.
Got
Mary.
red lanterns.
January 7th.
No.
They've already been New Year'd.
No.
Fact, not
Nope.
opinion. Fact.
No thanks. That's sad. No, thank you. I skip.
I skip. All right, I pass.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Oh. Well, you can't say, oh my God, and then no, nothing.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Just trying to see what happens on January 7th. Nothing really big. I thought Washington died on that day, and he didn't, so it's okay.
No, January 7th. That's the day. After that, we're moving on.
No, there's nothing cool about January 7th.
No, you get the first week.
No, that sucks.
No, that sucks.
Washington died on December 14th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair
Sad
enough.
fact.
Can you happy holidays on December 14th?
You can happy holiday pretty much anytime you want.
When do you start the happy holidays?
I already told you, Halloween.
No. When do you start greeting people with happy holidays?
November 1st.
November 1st.
Yes. Because before then, it feels a little weird. And you're like, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
And then November 1st, I'm happy holidays. I am cookies. I am Christmas carols. I am twinkle lights. Happy holidays. And then after January 1st, I switch to Happy New Year. And I do that for a month.
Mm-hmm.
I might even good morning you twice.
Oh, my God.
And then Happy Valentine's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy Easter. I can keep going. Happy everything. Happy Flag Day. Happy Hot Dog Day. I don't know.
Okay.
Happy Cat Day.
You ready to close this bad boy
What
out?
day is Cat Day?
I don't know. What day is Cat Day, Mary?
No. National Cat Day is October 29th. Right near Halloween. You can start the holiday season 2 days earlier than I thought. Friggin' October 29th. National Cat Day.
You know,
it was created in 2005 to bring awareness to the number of cats that need to be rescued each year and the importance of spaying and neutering your cats.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, in celebration of Cat Day.
However, February 22nd is the Japanese National Cat Day.
Uh-huh.
Because the date's numerals, 222, ni, are pronounced fairly closely to the sound a cat makes in Japan.
You know who we should ask about that? We should ask Gloria about what that sounds like.
Oh, my God. Wait, why do they think that Japanese cats say 999 instead of meow, meow, meow or ni?
I feel like 999 would be more German than anything.
Well, I can't read. That was a lot. There's a National Hug Your Cat Day.
There's a National
June 4th. It's the perfect occasion.
So are you telling me from October 29th to June 4th, it's cat season?
Yeah.
I'm out.
You know what? I disagree, Blake. I am in because those are the dark days, and you need some hygge, whatever, hyuga, and you need to hug your cat. You need to hug your cat, get some twinkle lights, get some
hide
candles.
your kids, hide your wife, hug
Snuggle
your cat.
up, watch Outlander, have your cat talk to you. Do all the things.
Oh, man, this episode has gone off the rails.
It really has.
We've,
It's okay. We're
we've
here.
entered Planet Zippy right here.
Hey, just Planet something.
You ready to close it out?
Oh, yes, I am ready to say bye-bye. Yes. For those of you who don't know, there's a White Lion crew.
You say you're the king.
Who's the bad guys?
As voiced by Mads Mikkelsen, of all people.
Who's he? Yeah.
No, I know. He played Hannibal. He was Jyn Erso's father in Rogue One.
Oh, I hated that movie. It sucked. Everyone dies.
You hate Rogue One?
I hate Rogue One. I always have. Oh, here we go. Oh, you took my son.
Time out. You hate Rogue One.
I hate Rogue One. I hate Rogue One. I hate Rogue One.
How can you hate Rogue One?
Wicked depressing. Everyone's dead.
That's the idea.
Yeah. You know what? I start the movie and I say, I'm not going to care about any of you. Are any of you in episode 4? No. Any of you in episode 5? No. Any of you? Should I care about any of you? No.
They gave their lives for the rebellion.
No, and they were all kind of crabby. Like, I didn't love a single darn character in Rogue One. I was glad they all died. Get out of here. The history books won't talk about you, but they will talk about the Skywalkers.
Oh, my
Get out of here.
That's a Chernobyl take right there.
Get out of here, Rogue One. I will gladly never watch you again. Here we go. Yes.
I hope
you can run. 'Cause I'm gonna be the last thing you see before you go bye-bye. There you go. Bye-bye. Yeah. Climb every tree across land and sea. I make you go bye-bye.
I make you go
bye-bye. Oh, yeah.
Everything in
light touches. Bye-bye.
Everything the light touches.
He doesn't say it here. See? Ooh, it's like a fake bye-bye. Yeah. Of life. Oh, listen to this. Say, there's predators and prey. The circle of life's a pretty way to say there's predators and prey.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So he played with the original Lion King stuff, but it's friggin' called Bye-Bye. And I love it because it's... Yeah. Getting down guttural. You run and hide. Here we go. 'Cause I'm gonna be the last thing you see before you go bye-bye. Make you go bye-bye. Climb every tree across land and sea. I make you go bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, Mary?
What?
I feel like I'm in on the song. I'm in on Mads Mikkelsen. 100%.
Feel it. All the lions behind him are like, yeah. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. So this is what our son and I drive to at 6:30 in the morning. We're rocking out. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
I'm in on the song.
This is Ian's new song.
I'm in on it. I love Mads Mikkelsen. I like how he sings it.
Yeah,
it's good.
He's good.
I'm out on the bye-bye.
Yeah, but like on the flip side, he's a badass white lion.
Yes, he is.
And he gives 0 Fs. And he's like, what ifs? I'm going to say bye-bye to you because you're such a jabroni. You took my son. I hope you can run. You want to know why? Because I'm going to be the last thing you see before you go bye-bye. Because he's saying it to little lions. They're like teenage lions. He's like, oh, you little teenager. Climb, because guess what? And make it go bye-bye. You understand that, you little lion?
I think
ready? Bye-bye. Fake one.
I like that.
Yeah, I know.
Life is a lie, a pretty way to say there are predators and prey.
I kind of like that too.
I know, Blake.
I kind of like that too.
It's a sneaky good song. You think it's like the Skippy one that you're gonna be like,
I was gonna say this is a skip.
Yeah. Like Lynn, what'd you do? Oh, okay.
But Lynn,
yeah,
sneaky good.
Yeah.
Sneaky good.
Yeah.
Hey, the song is sneaky good.
You know what's funny?
Lynn's very good. He's not sneaky good.
You know what he loves though is he loves songs where like people have their own line.
Yes.
And then he mushes it all together. He did it obviously in Hamilton, and he did it in Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno. He does that in this one too, and I freaking love it. It's actually the next song.
What do you mean it's the next song?
It's the next song in the album.
Oh.
Should just have a freaking podcast about the Mufasa soundtrack.
Mufasa podcast.
Fun fact, the first song on the Mufasa soundtrack is the same vocalist who opens up
Really?
Yeah, they got the same vocalist to sing the new song.
Wow.
I know way too much about this.
Do we have to go to the next song?
No, fun fact, guys.
What is the next song?
It begins with a G. I feel like it's like Go Far or something like
Mufasa
that.
soundtrack. All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
it's something. Oh God, what is it? I don't know the name of it because it just comes after Bye Bye. I think it. It's when they're all excited and they're like friends.
Is it
and
We Go
Rafiki.
Together?
Yes, We Go Together.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
here we go.
And it starts with Rafiki. Rafiki's it, and that's the line when we mesh everything together.
Mhm.
I stick with Rafiki or I go to Mufasa.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, feel it? Here we go, Rafiki. If you wanna go fast, go alone. There's the road. Off you go. What? If you wanna go far, we go together. I'm dancing with our dog. Father left you in my car.
Mary has memorized all of these songs already.
Sometimes you need a bird's eye view, and I've got you to see me through by land, by air. Oh, road. Off you go. But if you want to go far, we go together. Right up here. Here we go. Mufasa. I will follow. Oh, I will find my family again. I will walk with you to the... Oh, until then. This is the one that I'm like still learning.
Yeah, you're letting me down here a little bit.
It's much easier with a friend. I will find my family again. I will walk with you to the end. I will walk with you to the end. It's much easier with a friend. Now Scar comes in. He's like having the hots for Sarabi.
Yes,
he's like, I don't care about these people. They're like being friends, but I just want to bang. Sarabi, you and I belong together. See, now they start to layer it.
Yeah.
Family again. Butterbeer's trying to dance.
Hey.
I'm waiting for Rafiki to come back. Here we go. Here comes Rafiki. You want to go fast? Oh, no, he's not here yet. It's the bird. Oh, feel it. Oh, Butterbeer is so excited. Here comes Rafiki, my favorite one. You want to go fast? Come on, buddy. Where are you? Rafiki. Did I lose you? Yeah. You want to go fast? Go alone. There's the road. Off you go. This is like Bruno, I'm telling you. We go together. I just love that this is like his thing. He like loves these individual lines layering. It's such a Lynn thing, and it's so cute.
Did you find that the music was a little too cutesy? It was a little too cutesy.
Blake, it's a freaking movie about Mufasa.
Fair.
Mufasa.
Fair.
Okay?
I go bye-bye. All right, everybody. We should have closed this podcast out way long ago.
The story which is told by Timon, Pumbaa, and Rafiki.
We've been talking about Mufasa for 20 minutes.
Hey, it's a jam. It really grows on you, as Bye-Bye just did.
Bye-bye.
My name's Mary.
My name's Blake.
You've been listening to Outlander Cast, and...
with Mufasa.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Slanja.